Oh, what do I want to talk about? I think again, I've thought a lot about the last video that I made where I put myself in a really vulnerable place. And to others, it may not seem that vulnerable. To others, it may not seem like that big of a deal to kind of just show up and be honest and be truthful about where I'm at and what I'm facing. But for me, man, it was such a big deal. And I was thinking about what it was, like why it had such an impact on me. And I was thinking a lot about, like, do I want to put this out? Like, is that the brand? Is that the brand that I want to represent? Is that how I want to represent myself to people moving forward? And it made me think a lot about kind of branding, and how, right or wrong, like the politics, whatever they might be, the psychology of it, we live in a time where everybody's branding themselves, whether it be because they want to be an influencer or they want to sell you something. And it's always a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that they're trying to sell. And I'm guilty of it as well, I always want to present myself as the best version of myself. And made me think about the fact that actually that's like a very common theme in my life. That like a lot of the people that I spend time with or that I've gravitated towards have always liked me for a lot of my positive qualities, because I'm effervescent and because I'm the life of the party, and they like the me that's like dancing and getting everybody out or giving advice or being strong or being wise or teaching them something. And I very much bought into that as well, right? And it really made me sit and reflect in terms of drinking a little bit of my own medicine, because I'm always quick to tell other people that more time, the way that we show up is the way that we have been conditioned, but also conditioned ourselves to show up. So me always needing to create this distinction between me and others, and always needing to seem like I've got it together, it's exactly the same thing that ironically, and I guess like hypocritically as well, I point out for other people. It's like at some point in my life, I made a decision because I want to be loved, and we all want to be loved. We don't want to be rejected. We want to belong. We want to feel safe. We want to feel a part of something. I made a decision because of something that happened to me when I was really young, that if I didn't show up as perfect, if I didn't show up as the complete package, if I didn't show up as somebody who was indisposable, that I was going to be rejected. And it's like, do people really want to see a brand? That might be what you think people want to see. That might be what I think people want to see. But they don't. More time people want to see the real you, because in that flawed, broken, struggling human being is a way for us to really connect. And there's more on that, on whether or not we should all be connecting, like, misery loves company and all that stuff. I'm not suggesting that, but I guess I'm saying that transparency and realness and honesty, like living in your truth, as cliche as that sounds, is much more of an approachable and a meaningful, relatable brand than any other version of me that I could be. So some food for thought while I go through my midlife crisis. That's it for now.